Now, I've been playing Black Desert Mobile since launch, and I've never had an orange accessory show up in my accessory shop. And conveniently this morning, Black Desert Mobile was like, hey, here's 1,000 black pearls. So I actually ended up having 1,616 black pearls. This orange Mark of the Shadow showed up on my inventory for 1,612 black pearls, so I bought that bad boy. Then I placed it on the market for 6,000 black pearls and made a profit of 4,400 black pearls in one day. What's up, Black Desert Mobile fans? I stockpiled 80,000 Shaka 2 coins as well as 6,000 Lightstone fragments, and I'm going to roll them in this video with you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. If this is your first time to my channel, make sure you check out the description down below for some additional badass Black Desert Mobile content. You won't be disappointed. With that being said, let's dive right in. Alright, so I did stockpile these 80,000 Shaka 2 coins from doing boss rushes, ancient ruins, just stockpiling them up for the past month and a half since the Raven class came out. I did auto buy all of these 80,000 coins. To roll 80,000 coins took like an hour and a half, I'm not going to lie. And, you know, put an 8 hour and a half long video, even if you sped it up, just wasn't feasible. So I did cut out and give you guys just the good sections of what I did get. So 80,000 coins, all on the new class weapons, so the Dark Knight's weapons. I do save a little bit at the end. My first one here is the Ultimate Shamir main hand weapon. That came at about 1,800 coins in, so that's pretty nice. I got it pretty relatively early. I do speed this up, through the stuff that I don't get. It's just a bunch of greens and blues, some yellows. I do get a decent amount of yellows through this process. I did get probably about 7 or 8 Lavertos in total. I sold 5 yesterday for 19 million each. So that was like, 14 million profits roughly. So that was a nice profits for selling 5. I do have a couple more of those up on the market as well. Up next, I do get another one here. It's about at 70,000 coins, 71,000 coins. And it is another 1 slot orange, again, for the main hand weapon. And we get the ultimate as well. The ultimate as well. So that is a 2 slot. So that's a 2 slot. And I got that at about 71,000 coins. So 9,000 coins in, got 2 oranges. One's a 2 slot. One's a 1 slot. I'm not complaining. And again, I do get a decent amount of yellows that I sell for profit. I do have a decent amount in the storage as well, just because I got, 30 plus yellows from these 80,000 coins, and you can't sell. You can only sell 5 a day, unfortunately. So I will continue to sell those. They will drop in price over the next couple days, but I'll just make sure I keep selling them as best as possible. The next orange pull is at about 66,000 coins here. So 14,000 coins and I get another Ultimate Shamir main hand weapon. So that's pretty solid. 14,000 coins in. Sitting at about 15 yellows right there at about 15,000 coins. So we do real solid. I do speed this up, so we're down here to the end. We're at 21,000 coins. So the 46,000 coins variance there between 66 and 20,000 coins, I got nothing but yellows. So there was a huge chunk of coins there where I didn't get anything. I find that pretty interesting that I got 3 oranges within the first 16,000 coins and then nothing for, 50,000 coins. And then at the end here, I'll tell you in advance, I do get another 2 oranges out of the last 17,000 coins here. I do roll on the offhand for the ornamental knot for this class because I didn't have one. I did start off at about 7,000 coins. I just rolled until I got the first good one, and then I stopped and went back to the main hand weapon. I know a lot of people are talking about how there's tricks to Shaka 2, and one of my buddies, he's in our guild, Double Click, our sister guild. He rolled 120 coins the same day I did, so yesterday, I believe it was the same day, and he got 2 Kazarka red bows for his Huntress, which is pretty OP, and just to get 1 red piece of gear would be sick. To get 2 is just ridiculous. So, it definitely seems like sometimes RNG is some people just have a lot of RNG, maybe. Some people don't. It definitely seems like newer players have a lot more better RNG than people that have been playing for a while. That's just what that's strictly my opinion and my feelings. The next orange I get is right here. It is the one I end up using, the Ultimate Seleth. That is another 2 slot orange, so I ended up getting 1 slots and 2 slots for the main hand for the Dark Knight. So that's pretty awesome. I do switch it up to the offhand right here, just so I can try to get an offhand for the Dark Knight, because I didn't play a Titan before. I don't have one, so I definitely need an ornamental knot to throw into the mix there. Now, I know I was talking about red gear and how some people have better RNG, but I mean, I'm not complaining about my RNG. I have pretty decent RNG with Shaka 2 and field drops. I don't have good RNG with some certain other things like alchemy stones, light stones, relic fragments, any of that stuff. I don't have good RNG. My stuff just isn't top tier because I haven't rolled it. Some people just have luck, some people don't. It's a very RNG game. There is no like perfect method or science to it. I don't complain with the RNG I do get. The offhand I pull is the ultimate Rosar. So the very first offhand I pull in Shaka 2 after 4,000 coins on the offhand was the Rosar, which is the second best. The only thing that's better than that is the Nuver, the red offhand for whatever class you are. So that's pretty sick. I'm pretty excited about that. I can rock that on a Titan and or the Dark Knight, and if you ascend or awaken, that you do have the option to change that over as well to whatever class you go to. So this is everything I got. I got 2 ultimate Shamirs. I did get, I believe it was a total of 33 yellows. 7 or 8 of those were Lavertos, like 4 Rosars. No, not 4 Rosars, like 1 Rosar. The ultimate Celith, the ultimate Aswell, and then that ultimate Rosar ornamental knot. So that is pretty sweet. I did also roll 6,000 lightstone fragments. I did just have some. If you guys haven't been taking advantage of your node manager, I definitely recommend doing that. You can get a lot of fragments from that. That's where I was able to get 6,000 of these bad boys from. So I do end up rolling all these. I get a yellow one there, lightstone on. It's pretty nice. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. I appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do get another yellow one, I believe, right here. Yeah, the lightstone tie. And then, of course, I have to empty my bags because the lightstones just fill it up and combine. Now, I've been playing Black Desert Mobile since launch, and I've never had an orange accessory show up in my accessory shop. And conveniently this morning, Black Desert Mobile was like, hey, here's 1,000 black pearls. So I actually ended up having 1,616 black pearls. This orange Mark of the Shadow showed up on my inventory for 1,612 black pearls, so I bought that bad boy. Then I placed it on the market for 6,000 black pearls and made a profit of 4,400 black pearls in one day. It is pretty sweet. If you have that option, I definitely recommend you guys buying that orange accessory. So now I'm actually rocking 4,000 black pearls, and I can then buy another one if I wanted to, if it shows up, or just a better option. I know I gave up an orange accessory, but I am free to play. Black pearls is a little bit more vital to me, and I know we do get another free orange accessory here in a couple days, so maybe I'll have the option to buy another one. I'm not sure. I just thought I'd recommend you guys checking that out. Alright, back to the lightstones. I emptied my inventory. I synthesized some. I still only got a couple yellows. I do end up pulling my first orange lightstone ever from this bad boy, and I do get the lightstone tie. So that is pretty sweet. I'm excited to add that to my inventory. I did combine other lightstones to be orange. I just never rolled an orange one from the lightstone fragment shop right there. So I do have some oranges. I do have 2 other ones. I have one on my Raven and one on the Dark Knight here, just because they're both for the exact same slot conveniently. So I do get another orange, so that way I can either equip it. I do have to combine, obviously, you know, you got to clear your inventory, combine them again. So it does give +8 attack, 5.2% Lebrev, and 5.2% AHIB. And of course, it's given that enhancement cost reduction as well, which is definitely obviously going to be at a higher tier. Like I said earlier, I strongly recommend you guys taking advantage of the new node manager. It's updated. It's given, 2,000 lightstone fragments, 2,000 alchemy stone fragments, 2,000 relic stone fragments. I mean, you could pull that 2 or 3 times a day. I am working on a video for the node manager since it has been updated and is definitely more lucrative. So you want to make sure that you get your fame to the 500 and you get your level at least above 18, because that's when the real goodies come in. I do end up combining all these again. I do combine all the yellows for this as well. I don't get any more oranges. That is the only orange I got. But for the RNG for this total video, I mean, I pulled 5 oranges from Shaka 2. I pulled 1 orange from the Lightstone there. And then I did get that orange ring from the accessory shop, and that all happened yesterday. So it was a pretty solid day. I made a good bunch of silver from doing all those boss rushes. Made a good bunch of silver from selling all the gear to the market from buying it all. So that's just a little general synopsis of stockpiling and waiting for a new class. So I stockpiled 2,500 boss rushes, which equated to all those Shaka 2 coins. Then I rolled all those. I can sell. I still have a bunch to sell. It's just like I talked about a little while ago, stockpiling everything for when a new class comes out, rolling everything on that, making a ton of silver. You know, with 80,000 coins, I'm bound to get a couple oranges. Like if I didn't get any oranges out of that, that would have been pretty pitiful. I did get some oranges, so I think for the ratio, you know, I probably got like one more than the average, but I'm okay with that. And then for the lightstones, obviously 6,000 lightstone fragments. I can tell you I've probably rolled, you know, 30, 40,000 to finally get an orange is pretty nice. And I've also been playing this game since day one, so that's the first orange accessory I've had. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my RNG. With that being said, I will see you next time.